How's it going, everybody? This is Deviator. I'm just playing some Monster Hunter Iceborne. Guess I need to make some more stupid clips for you.
Yo.
Let's see. Smell something exciting in the air, and you, you and that handler of yours following the scent of the source. Alright, so I guess a Legiana has been sighted in the ancient forest, which they're ice, so wouldn't know why they would even do that. Yeah, I guess I gotta go check this thing out. Talk to the feisty Fiver or head to the ancient forest to begin Iceborne.
Ready to go?
Alright. Yes?
Let's do this.
So apparently they changed a few of the things in here. So they've changed some of the skills. Now things like weakness exploit actually does 30% crit chance, or sorry, affinity, and then does more damage when you hit wounded parts, which has to do with the clutch claw, which is the new skill. So you can actually use your slinger to attach to a monster and, you know, hit them and basically rend the armor in a way. So you do a big attack to them, and then it leaves some scars on them depending on, you know, wherever you hit them, and then every time you hit that part you do more damage. So I haven't been able to use the clutch claw since I don't use PlayStation on my Xbox. I can't actually play, you know,
in the ancient forest,
new stuff when it comes out immediately.
I rounded up all the eyewitness data available. Follow me.
Alright.
Legiana tracks.
They're still using
No mistake. It's really
they're still
here.
using the handler even though nobody likes her.
Does the forest seem off to you today? Let's keep going.
Yep, totally seems off.
Feels a little weird now that the Elder Crossing investigation's done. It's exciting too, though. I wonder what comes next.
Well, we get to go freeze. A lot.
It's so quiet. What gives? I haven't seen so much as a bug. Where are the birds? Maybe something's got them all spooked? Those tracks were headed west, partner.
Yeah, so I was able to
Wonder
move a
if
bit
the
of my
next
stuff around. They also
investigation's
changed
gonna be super long, too.
they changed the expert
I
jewels,
plan to
so
stay
if you
here
have
for
more
at
in the
least
expert
another
skill,
decade.
it does 10% at the very last. So if you have 7
They say the Elder
there you
Crossings
go.
happen once every 10
So if you have
years, right?
7 points in the expert skill, then you actually get a 10% boost rather than just 5 all the way up. So that's kind of cool. It seems like they also added slightly white sharpness, unless that was always there and I'm just remembering wrong at this point. I don't even know. But yeah, it seems like the the Diablo charge blade has a bit more sharpness. And it's also half. I'm not exactly sure what that's about, where it's showing like half there. Like half of it's blue and small and half of it's big. No freaking glue. Okay, let's go. Legiana tracks.
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
I think they changed the actual button that you can collect tracks with, which is interesting. That means you can collect other stuff while grabbing tracks, or at least differentiate between what you're picking
that
up.
gives me time to, I've got my own little investigation.
Unless they just change everything to B.
That's part of why I wanted to come to the New World in the first place.
Or I'm utterly crazy and just don't remember because I haven't been playing for a bit.
You never told me what your reason was.
Could very well
Hold
be
on.
crazy.
Looks like we're close. Guess story time will have to wait.
I've been playing too much Remnant and I'm just used to hitting, you know, X for everything.
Legiana tracks here too.
The graphics there were a little bit bad. it's not as if they've ever been great.
Where are they going?
Honestly, it's the first Apex monster you fight. Not that great. Bit of a boring fight, actually. I was actually playing on a new character recently, and Legiana was just hilariously bad.
Is it the wind?
Cool monster. Did a great job with it. Looks awesome,
not it.
but
Is that
just not exactly the best fight. Rathalos, they did an amazing job with. They basically just made him Dread King in previous games. That's the new Elder Dragon.
what is that?
Gee, I have no idea. Ooh, fancy. I really do love... Oh, new loading screen. That's interesting. So I will say this. So the last time that I truly played Monster Hunter World was on my original Xbox One. So since then I've actually... and this was because of... Well...
Now that everyone's here, let us
What the
begin.
heck was the name of that?
We have a
For some
serious
reason, the
topic
name of
to
it.
discuss.
Because the game just wasn't that memorable at this point. Because it just sucked. God. The BioWare game that I really wanted to be good. Oh, Anthem. Yeah. So I ended up playing Anthem. And apparently Anthem is too much of a load on the original Xbox where it wouldn't load in the different areas. So you essentially had to buy an Xbox One X just for it to load. I mean, you couldn't even find the resources. So it was just kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so I haven't actually played on the One X yet with Monster Hunter. It was a serious
As such,
topic to
I've assembled
discuss.
The Fleet Masters, along
Assembled
with
the Fleet
first field
Masters.
team members I've been able to reach. I'm
Alright.
sure that you are all aware by now that Legiana have been leaving the New World in droves, flying far out into the open sea. Director,
Yeah, I guess they have been.
please take it from here.
Although I don't know why they would if they're kind of getting run over by the
Gladly,
new Elder
sir.
Dragon.
Firstly, as a species, Legiana are not known for long-distance migration.
They are
nor
not
for
known.
abandoning their primary habitat.
Yes. Indubitably.
Why
There you
they've
go.
begun crossing the ocean is an ecological mystery.
It's a mystery.
Either something has begun to affect the biological nature of the Legiana,
There you go.
or they've been driven out by some change in their habitat, some anomaly that has stimulated them to migrate beyond the sea.
Yes,
Beyond the
I
sea.
do declare. That probably was a bad accent. All my accents are horrible.
Commando?
Just some deja vu. So, thoughts?
Ha! Do you even need to ask? I can tell by that fire in your eye.
It's not just you, Commander. I think we've all
She's
gotten
always been
tired
cool.
of following
I
the
like
same
her.
old routine lately.
Good.
And yes, we have.
I hereby declare we focus.
I mean, the
all
only reason
available
why I haven't been
resources
playing
on
Monster Hunter now is
investigating
just
this
because it's
Legiana issue.
basically the same old thing. So I have been so excited to play Iceborne. Part of why I released that clip not too long ago.
Commander, sir. We were thinking that if we follow the migrating Legiana, we should be like a new island even.
Oh, a new island. Full of ice?
We go by ship. Or, better yet,
Something a little more stimulating. Air travel's our specialty, after all.
yes. The Third Fleet's airship would allow us to spot the best landing area and help us get an idea of the surroundings. That settles it then. I'll be choosing who to dispatch, but I need you to stay and watch over everyone here. I'll need
Alright.
hands from the provisions and technology divisions. We'll need your help to set up a forward operating base.
I still wonder how that guy sees anything. I mean, or smells, for that matter, because I'm pretty sure his mustache is just shoved, like probably growing straight out of the nose. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like his mustache is pretty much just his nose hair growing outwards.
And you two, tell your fleet to ready themselves. Once your preparations are complete, assemble at the council table.
Oh my god, the Moogle.
We may not
It's
know
a
what lies
Moogle.
out there, but that's no reason to falter. Just like the star-guided youth of legend, we must always press on. Good luck, everyone, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
I think that guy like stands out there all day and just constantly gets sunburn. Like, even me getting that kind of a tan is insane. Master rank 1. Oh yes. Let's see. Let's beyond the blasting scales and thunderous rumble in the highlands. Okay. Pretty sure I did both of those.
It's time for the next big step. Head to the council table when you're ready.
Okay, so they're making me go do random. Nah, I gotta talk to the guy. I gotta talk to the tanner. Tanning salon guy.
Okay,
Yes, Commander.
well,
I
off you
don't
go.
have any doubts. Bring on the new stuff. Seriously. Can't wait. I have to talk to you again. Why are you doing this? Okay, so I guess maybe I needed to do the... I don't know. I don't even know what that
Get
was.
going.
Talk to me again. Sure. Ooh, they had a little light symbol there. That looks nice. Oh. So I know the monsters that have been revealed already. I can't wait. Especially, there's one in particular that I've been waiting for since the beginning. Because here's the thing. I started with Generations. Like, I played on the 3DS. In fact, it's right over here. Don't mind the dust. I started on the 3DS with Monster Hunter. And I started with Generations. So I would play on there, and I got, you know, to the highest tier that I could. Now, when Generations Ultimate came out, I did get it for the Switch, but honestly, this game spoiled the crap out of me. Like, playing Monster Hunter World and then trying to go back to Generations Ultimate just didn't work. I tried to, but the problem was, it just... me and older games, we don't tend to mix. Like, I love playing older games if I have nostalgia. But Monster Hunter World spoiled me so badly that it's like playing without the mechanics that World has and going back to Generations and the old one where it's like, you know, if I'm using the Charge Blade and I'm trying to do a Super Burst, you have to go to the Axe mode and then do the Super Burst from there, and it's just extremely clunky. Whereas this game, like, we are completely pampered with all the weapons, you know. Easy ways to do things. Everything is fun and, you know, simple to use. Charge Blade's still complicated, but you know, just doing Super Burst out of whenever, whatever. You can pretty much do it outside of any attack. Just do one thing and then Shield Bash Super Burst.
Yes. The clouds were heading in the same direction as
I just, it's so hard to get used to.
the wind was blowing toward the northwest.
I will say
that
one
day,
thing though.
so
In the older games, when you're blocking with the Charge Blade, when the shield's charged, you can deal consistent damage to the monsters, which is awesome. You can only do that with guard points in World. So that part I do kind of miss, but I understand why they took it out.
A fair wind, just like the fifth banner. Luck's on our side.
Yeah.
Something tells me
Can't wait to get started.
we're gonna have something smack the balloon just like the first time. We're going down to the Rotten Veil, guys. Oh, guess what? There's a Legiana. Yeah, so someone tell me how that thing flies, because I don't get it. Sideways.
Anything yet?
I can't see anything in this fog.
We didn't
Gotta
come
admire
all
the
way out
ingenuity
for
of these
nothing.
guys.
We must keep looking.
Agreed.
Lady, someone fix
Hey.
your gravity-defying hair.
Legiana, huh? And we have no idea where they're going?
Heard some kind of rumor about an island.
Yeah? That'd be pretty exciting, huh?
Oh, here we go. Just like the start of the first game.
Look!
We're gonna end up in some giant thing's
island?
back.
The
Gotta
currents
admit,
are
Zor
getting
Magdaros is
worse.
pretty awesome.
Hold on tight.
I did like him. I love the giant cinematic fight. It was so much fun. I don't know if they're gonna do that here. I don't know if they're gonna do any kind of gigantic monsters. I really hope they hid some of the reveals.
I'm alright. But more importantly,
I think one thing that was supposed to come into this game that I haven't seen quite yet
Wait.
is
That is no island.
you're right. It's a landmass.
not an island. It's a landmass.
It's too dangerous to continue.
So there was one a
We
Latrion.
must
They were supposed to put a
regroup.
Latrion in,
You
and
two
he
inside.
never made it. I don't know if he ever will though.
Let's go.
He was
Lead
one of
way.
the leaked monsters originally. Please tell me how I just whistled through my mask.
We'll find a
I'd
place
love to
for the
know.
ship to land.
Ooh. I have a, I got a zipper in the mask, that's what it was. Pretty much running around as the one-eyed ghoul.
Oh, wow.
I do like how my guy looks. Sometimes I question the arms. I do wish there was some different arms, but I thought those ones are cool from the event.
I'm good.
Well, that was cool. Sorry. Bad pun. Those trees are very dead.
Whoa! Look at all this snow.
Like everything just looks dead.
And it's freezing. We can't stay out in this cold.
Jeez, I'm already playing like 17 minutes. And I haven't even done anything.
Let's set up camp before we freeze to death.
Well, I mean,
We can change into something warmer while we're
I
at
don't
it.
have hot drinks
The
yet.
commander procured some cold weather gear for us.
Oh, yeah? Ooh. Direwolf right off the bat. That's cool. Automatically get layered armor. Can't say no to that.
Better, but it's still so cold. This place is something else. Let's start looking for a good spot to land the airship.
I have my frock. Actually, the dude looks pretty cool. Oh, I can zoom now. I have a monocle, kind of. That thing almost looks like I have night vision. Ooh, look at the kitty. Look at those eyes. Fun fact. So my cat's named Trinity, which is actually my dog.
Ground's uneven here.
Um,
Watch your. Ah!
She passed away a little bit ago, but she
Ugh.
has she had the
Watch
two
your
different colored
step.
eyes. My husky, so I based the cat off of that. Long time ago. I mean, she was still around when I started playing Monster Hunter. Hot
We
pepper.
can make a hot drink out of these peppers to beat the
Ooh.
cold.
Look at that. Gee, it's almost as if I knew that was coming.
Looks like it opens up a bit ahead.
I'm gonna want a flashlight.
Let's slip through here.
So I don't automatically have a clutch claw. Huh. Is this gonna be Bambaro? Bambaro? I cannot remember the names of those things. They seriously use like the same lizards in every area. This time they're flying. They're essentially just ice buffalo.
Look, a popo.
Oh, Popo. Hopefully not Mr. Popo. That would be bad.
Legiana tracks.
Dude, you don't
They
even
are
have
here.
eyes. Come on. Pick up your head. I must confirm if the Popo has eyes. Maybe? Come here, Popo. I hope your head's down too. I guess maybe they do. It's just, it's under a ton of fur and you can't even see it. Oh well. There's a lot of Popo.
Those tracks look like fin marks. I remember seeing ones just like it in the New World.
Yeah.
Definitely
Called
large monster
Lavasioth.
tracks.
Wow. Giratodus. One of the dumbest monsters they ever created. I really don't like the Placeoth type monsters. Now I do think the one in Iceborne does look kind of cool. Seems like he might be a little bit interesting, but for the most part, I just don't care for those kind of monsters. I think of all the different monster types, they're kind of the most boring. Is this thing gonna like attack me on top of this mound? No. Collapse snowfield. So it seems like a bit of the areas are blocked off. And that's one thing they did mention is... Okay. Didn't mean to do that. One thing they did mention is that you can unlock more of the map as you go. I honestly don't know why I'm collecting these now. I've never done that. I have things for that. We farm them.
I'll be waiting
We
right
don't
here.
collect them. I think right now I'm set to explosives. Okay, so the upper part of there is blocked. Cool map. Mostly snow, ice. Should expect out of Iceborne. So I'm thinking they're probably gonna have me fight something. You know, I'm sorry, Mr. Popo. This is gonna have to happen. Let's see. Do we have...
I'll be waiting right here. Is it the play guide? I don't think it's in the play guide. I thought there was like a specific area where you could actually see. Oh, whatever. Okay, so I want to know how to do the new move. So I'm trying to figure out. I'll be waiting right here.
Shut up. Okay, hunter's notes. Oh, weapon controls. There we go. Okay, so we're going to the axe controls. Fire Singer, Clutch Claw, useful combos. Morphs? Well, no, Morph Slash, that would just be switching back to the sword mode. Sword, charge, double slash. Yeah, I know all of that. So,
I'll be
element
waiting right
boost,
here.
spinning slash. Okay, here we go. Element boost, spinning slash. Okay. Sorry, another one of you has to die. I must have tribute. I'll get back here. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So that just switches.
I'll be waiting right here.
I seriously do not know how to do this thing. Shotgun, charge attack. Oh, here we go. More than one file filled. Press L while. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Yes! Oh, that is so awesome. I've been wanting this thing so bad. It gives such an incentive to use the axe mode, too. Okay, so if you use all the files, it just goes away. I don't have a popo to test on anymore. Oh well.
I'll be waiting right here.
Shut up, handler. No one asked for you. Alright, still have the hot drink on. Don't have to worry about that. Old footprints. Well, here we go. This will probably be a reveal. Let me guess. Ice knife fish.
Looks like a clearing up ahead. Let's go check it out. I think we found our first tracks.
No, I'm pretty sure I found those before. Found a couple of those before. Unless you're not just, you know, just not paying attention.
Right.
I communicate only in whistle. Well, that's a dead popo. And it wasn't me this time. Can't blame me for that one.
A popo?
Yes, that's what the giant hairball does. Ice fish! Icy off. Probably what it should be called. I don't remember the actual name for this thing. So it's always interesting to learn the new monsters as you're playing. I love using guard points, but I don't know where to use them on this tube, so Oh, Beatotus. So apparently they just changed the naming convention entirely with Monster Hunter World. Placios, Lavasios, all of a sudden is Otis.
According to my notes, this monster is called Beatotus.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, it says its legs are its weakness. You can get it out of the snow so you can attack it.
So apparently I guard pointed without realizing it.
Slinger with your weapon drawn. Look for the perfect moment, then fire.
Apparently I'm guard pointing without realizing. Excuse me. Ah. Okay, that's a cool attack. Ow. I like how he literally just swims through everything. No, stop doing that attack when I'm trying to... Come on.
If you get hit by the Beatotus' snow attack, you'll be afflicted with ice blight. If you can break its leg fins,
No, that didn't work. Okay, so this crap's gonna end.
if you can break its leg fins, you might be able to avoid ice blight.
Is he me or does he sound like a freaking chainsaw? Cinematically, he is pretty cool. I will admit that.
Watch out when a monster's enraged. It's better to hold off on your claw until things calm down a bit.
Okay, that feels good. That feels really good. Ah, tried to guard point, didn't work. Ow. Why, thank you, cat. So he's interesting. I like the wide sweeping attacks. I mean, he is better than frickin' Lavasios. Lavasios is just stupid in every way possible. So, one interesting thing that I'm noticing here is the charge on the axe doesn't go away until your files actually disappear. So you have to do like a discharge or something. Otherwise, you can just continually use it. So that really does give me an incentive to actually use the axe, whereas before there was really just no point ever.
If you can break its leg fins, you might be able to avoid ice blight.
How am I supposed to break his leg fins when he doesn't even come out of the damn ground? Oop. Don't want none of that. Yeah, I saw that coming. That'll teach me for wanting to get my charge. Ah, Bambaro. Alright. Or Banbaro. Sorry, I've been saying that with M's. Gonna be honest, I'm really not scared of either of these monsters.
Neotox's weak point is its legs. Now's the time to attack them.
Oh, you suck. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can keep the charge going. As long as I keep files in, they don't actually use the files, then I'm good to keep the... Charge my sword. Fish. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Yep. I really... Oh, I thought it was leaving. Fine, scream. He is an interesting fight. I imagine, you know, going into master rank, he's probably going to be a good bit harder, just because, I mean, all those wide swings and things like that, that's going to be more difficult. Especially if he's faster. And where the frig did the rhyme beetle go? What was that? I don't know where that went. Oh well. Nullberry wouldn't be a bad idea. Ah, shit. Not intentional, but still funny. You know, this fish moves around way too much for me to actually get the axe off. Come here. Yeah, I know. Come on. It's like the Ice Diablos. Have a burst. Not the hip check. Anything but the hip check. Oops. Not what I wanted, game. Okay, so you're apparently like super slow with those. Did he just play dead?
Perfect time for a nice hot drink.
Okay, now I'm just confused. Apparently fish got bored. No idea. Oh, you're limping. You know, you're an extremely sad limper. Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. All right. Sure. Don't go to sleep like every fucking monster ever. Just you know, don't go to sleep and then proceed to get mad at me. Yeah, I gotta say, for how much this guy actually does, he really doesn't do much damage. I mean, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a normal hunt or what. Oh, I didn't know I could do that already. I thought it was like a... Damn, I'm an idiot.
Never underestimate an angry monster. Keep your distance and watch for a safe
Ah.
You can move around while grappling
No.
to a monster, but it'll burn through your stamina.
That one actually hurt. Actually, I had to use a health potion. This axe is dangerous for me. I want to use it so bad, but it's just not good to try. Now, where are you going now? Get it! They really gave this guy like a ton of health though. Not that I've really been super bursting or anything. I keep screwing up the tells. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. New way to do the material. There we go.
Finish up your expedition and let's link back up.
So if this is an expedition, then I fully plan on murdering the crap out of Banbara. I'm already at 47 minutes. Well, whatever. I am still working on the Remnant video. So I did recently start playing Remnant from the Ashes. A lot of fun. Probably was just using it more as a filler. So, you know, waiting for Monster Hunter to come out and then Borderlands, because Borderlands, oh my god, I can't wait for that game. So the two series that I pretty much just freak out over every time is going to be Monster Hunter and Borderlands. So yeah, once that comes out, definitely going to be playing constantly on that game. But I'm going to make a Remnant video, just some introduction stuff. I've pretty much played the most of the game, almost beat it already, but that game's really cool because there's, like, every time you play it, there's always something different, constantly. So there's always different enemies, different bosses, things like that, because they have a whole bunch of like procedurally crafted things that show up. Oh, here we go.
Taking a dip in the hot spring will warm your core, making you invulnerable to the climate's harsh effects. It has healing properties too.
What? Aren't you adorable? Mine. Pearl Spring Macaque. Oh my god. What is that? It's coming towards me. Nope. Mine now. Oh, that's... Oh, what? Okay. So apparently that's a thing now. So you can get small or large crowns. Spend some time in a natural hot spring. Ooh. I think I might just need to... Okay, stop that. Here we go. Yes, my cutesy hot spring. I hope you all enjoy that for the awful that was. Let's see. So Clutch Claw is B. And Beatotus is back. Alright. Oh, don't tell me Banbara was just like a one-time thing. I want to go kill him. Or did you just show up as like a guest star? Because I don't want to fight Beatotus again. Come here, bird. I had to play Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. No, they're all too high for me now. I gotta find what other creatures are actually running around here and capture them. So, I mean, from what I can see here, there is only 4 areas. I think Benbara was basically just supposed to be like a guest star thing, so I can't fight him right now. It's a bunch of crap. We'll take more of these though, because I'm obviously gonna need that. Alright. Let's end this expedition. Go see what the crap she has to say. Wait a sec. Where do I go? Where do I go? I guess I have to return to the menu method. God knows why. Rarity 9. So I think this is technically Master Rank 1. This wasn't some kind of a normal hunt. This was actually part of the Master Rank, which is cool. Wait, we have new... I saw that. We have new levels on the Palico gear. That's awesome. Okay. Alright. Apparently, every single one of these achievements is all diamonds. God knows why. I've never really been one for achievements, didn't really care about them too much, but it's kind of cool, I guess. You have to play a whole ton of different games, just constantly play different things. I know there's people who are achievement hunters, but I've just never cared about it. I just play video games way too often. I still remember, so in the original Monster Hunter, the biggest issue for me was Nergigante. He was awful. I had a friend that I played with initially, and we played and just kept getting the crap kicked out of us with Nergigante, just over and over dying to him. But he was like the first real block for me, for both of us actually, but we were playing duo and didn't realize that it just made everything worse. I mean, I kind of knew, but I didn't know it made it that much worse, because they basically double the speed of the monsters in co-op mode when you play with other people. But yeah, when we finally beat him, the achievement that came up actually comes up with a percentage of how many people have beaten that, and we ended up being 0.01% of players actually got that achievement when we beat him, because it was like the 3rd day that the game was actually out. So it was a pretty cool moment.
Nice work. Base is coming along well.
We don't need to move our mouths when we talk.
Yes, we found their tracks. There's no mistaking it.
We'll need to ramp up this investigation. For now, let's get our base camp up and running. Assemble at the council table. We need to talk things over.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Exciting.
Kind of interesting how this lady's now part of the game now. I mean, you talked to her a good bit, but then she was just gone after that once you hit the others. Like, no, it was, you hit the Rotten Vale,
Thank you again
and then
for the
she's
good
just
work you did on
out.
reconnaissance. The location you found was perfect. Now that we've laid the groundwork, we need to shore up our defenses before we can ramp. I've already made an urgent requisition to Astera for construction materials. The transport is prepared, but of course, this is uncharted territory.
I like your new
There's no
coat.
guarantee that the transport will be able to find safe passage after they land. The landing
Alright.
point is quite a distance from the forward operating base, so So I'd like for you to investigate the surrounding area. Forward operating
And
base.
kill everything that moves.
Surrounding area. It lacks a bit of punch when I put it like that, huh? Let's see. How about we call this base Celiana, and the surrounding area can be called
You just
the
come up with the
Hoarfrost
name
Reach.
Celiana. Alright. A lot of frosty horror in this reach.
Celiana? That's a wonderful name.
That was a horrible
Commander.
joke. Yes, wonderful name, Commander. Thank you.
I want you to conduct an expedition into the Hoarfrost Reach and ensure
Yes.
that the area
Reach
is safe for passage.
into the frost horrors.
I trust you to respond sensibly to any threats you may find out there. Take this as a good opportunity to get a lay of the land, too.
I wonder when I'm actually going to see, like, Tigrex, however you say it.
Don't let your guard down. And don't forget your cold weather gear. Good luck out there.
I'm taking the cold weather gear off.
Our first priorities are setting up base and securing that supply route.
Alright. Well,
Good to see you.
yeah, too big to make out. Couldn't be an elder dragon or anything. It must be a flying wyvern because it's flying. Thank you, Commander. Your observational skills just astound me. I already fried the fish. In fact, he's probably in the flames over there. Like, I literally just murdered him. Probably comes with a nice, you know, he even chills your drink. Probably stick part of him and use him as ice. Why didn't they just put Zamtrios in the game? Because he would have been cooler than the fucking Phantotus. I hate those guys. Yeah. Fried fish. I don't see the fried fish.
What's up?
This guy's always been a fruitcake. Thermal vent. Okay.
Oh, hello there.
I really don't understand what these guys are. If these are supposed to be the equivalent of dogs, since we have the cats, the palicos, the felines, I guess. Surveyor set. Okay. Yes, I'll listen to him.
Allow me the honor.
Yes, let's survey you right now. Okay. It's a camera. Thank you for the camera. No, I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. There we go. Yes. Oh, I failed. Whatever am I gonna do? Wait, I'm confused. Okay, yeah, we're done with that crap. So I'm gonna have to take pictures of cats. As if we don't have enough cat memes on the internet. Let's go take pictures of them in Monster Hunter and post them. Sure, we could find a few. I don't care. I just don't. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I just don't want to read right now. I have a camera. Okay. It's kind of cool that they add stupid little things like this, though. It's always interesting. You, stay. Focus. One more time. Do it. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh, jeez. The Japanese are an interesting people. They love to take pictures of it. What is this? It's Grandma Cat. Okay. You know, I'm gonna completely admit to the fact that I just completely trashed on the camera. Sorry about that. And now I just keep using it for stupid crap. Perfect sense. Alright. To the canteen. Would have been nice if I got to eat on the last hunt. So the Graham Meowster. Can I not talk to you somehow? Am I supposed to just sit down and whatever? She rubs the meat. I will say this. Monster Hunter, if I watch these scenes, like, always makes me hungry. They do a really good job on making this look pretty good. Like, why would you not want to eat that? It looks amazing. Now the question is, how does the hunter actually go out on the hunt after this? I mean, somehow we're not all completely overweight in this game. And with the food that they eat, I mean, they must just not be human whatsoever. It's the only explanation I can come up with.
How are you? Oh, that reminds me.
Okay.
Get it done for me, will you?
Alright. Let's cram a decoration into a ghillie mantle. Sounds great.
There you are, Fiber.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and thank the developers now because I no longer have to stare at this man's nipples. If there was nothing else in this game that I would ask for, it was just so I could unsee his nipples. God. Drove me nuts. What was it? He always said one specific phrase that was... Can't remember what it was now. Yeah, I wish I could have done that. I kind of forgot it halfway through the fight.
Have a good.
How many times do I need to talk to you? Ooh. Okay, cool. No more speeches. So let's see what I can make. I'm assuming. What? Okay. So we have all the way up to rarity 12. That's insane. Alright. I like it. Well, of course I'm gonna like it. Let's see. So rarity 7, I've got 828 attack. Even just building the Beatotus, I mean, it's pretty much gonna give me more just because it gives me a straight ice element, which isn't bad, but the white sharpness. Oh, you know what? Okay, I just figured this out. So the little line, the half must be what the sharpness can get to if you have sharpness up. So if you're using handicraft as a skill. I don't use handicraft. I like other skills. I like to pack on as much of like crit and damage as I can, so I don't really care about that. But yeah. So I can actually make this better. That's cool. I've always loved the Rathian Charge Blade. I like poison. I think it does a pretty good bit. There's a few interesting things on here. I can't actually see what they are though, because I'm gonna just need to advance in master rank, but interesting. But yeah, just the base ones alone, like this has got 756, this has got 828, mine has 828, and it doesn't have the affinity problem. It even is elementless. Ugh. This thing is pretty much better in every regard. Just because of the affinity and a massive defense bonus. Yeah, so pretty much I need to be able to build this. I just need to get a bunch of bones apparently. This will be the new bone tree. There is new Diablos upgrades. So this could potentially be better. It just depends on what it turns into. Alright, well I'm gonna have to play more. Look at one more thing here. Yeah, I'm already aware of this. He kind of gave me a 4 rank. Okay, so they gave us a few things to build. I collected a few things, so we have this. So those are the new 4 rank, or the rank 4 gems as I usually call them. Defense is 114, 118, so yeah, definitely a good bit better. Here's one of the new dual skills. Okay. I like it. Let's see, what actually upgrades? Okay, so this is just, oh, new fire and ice swords. So I can go through those later. So all of the Kiar stuff apparently is going to be useless. Yeah. Kiar stuff was by far the best, and now it's not. I don't know if they're going to have... I would assume they would have more, but we'll see. This is the Expert 4, so that gives 2 levels of crit eye. Now, this doesn't really make sense to me to do this, because Expert Jewels are a single slot in the first place. I mean, I guess if you have the 4 rank slot, you can just do it, but... You know, since they're only single rank gems to put Expert in, later on, as long as things have, you know, a lot more slots to use, then it wouldn't be a problem. Or if you have a lot of 4 ranks. Okay, I legitimately do not understand how I'm supposed to talk to her. Oh, there we go. That is the granniest cat I've ever seen. I'm gonna cook something that sticks to my ribs. Okay. Sure. That sounds healthy. There's a lot of stuff. Alright. Well, pretty sure I should probably end it at this point. Yeah, so this is Celiana, according to the commander and his amazing naming skills. I'm going to be playing the living crap out of Iceborne. Probably make a few more videos, maybe dumb things. Just figured I'd at least do the introduction. Killed the Beatotus, so that was fun. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for me. I'm probably going to play this all night, but, you know, maybe record some footage. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one then.